Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna, and I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Gemini placements or anyone involved with the Gemini. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope you're all doing wonderful. So I'm just staging up for us, and I'm going to start your reading off with my Work Your Light Oracle deck. Hi, SR. Hi, Jayendra. I hope I said your name correctly. Thank you for being here. I mean, I feel like if you really believed that, SR, you wouldn't be here. Hi, Matt. Oh, I only answer tarot questions, or if you have a question related to the Gemini reading, but I know there are plenty of websites where people are looking for those type of questions. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this act of divination for the highest good of Gemini. That was so nice. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Beautiful. I love that for you guys. And we'll get into what it's pretty self-explanatory. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. I feel like that's happening collectively with Pluto going back into Capricorn and retrograding. So a lot of us will see transformation. Oh, Gemini, I would look into where Capricorn is in your natal chart or your progress chart. That will be helpful to you as well. And see what house Capricorn is in, and you can see like what area of life this transformation could be taking place for you. Book, okay. Jose Costa, thank you so much for being here. If your question is related to tarot or the reading for Gemini, because that's why I'm here, is for. Thank you, Eric. I mean, they're not. I get it. You know, some people are operating from their lower self and a hurt place, and we're all like on different frequencies. So, you know, it just is what it is. But thank you for recognizing that, Eric. I appreciate you. MG, thank you so much. But Jose, I do, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, my information is in the description. R. Ravi, hello to you too. If you look on my community, on the community posts, you can see when I'm going to read for your sign, like what day, and then you're welcome to ask a question at that point. But right now I'm here for Gemini, or anybody dealing with the Gemini. Hello from India, Arjun. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. Not sure what that means. Salvatore, thank you so much for being here. R. Ravi, I'm from the United States. I appreciate all of you guys tapping in. You guys it's always a pleasure. So transformation, let's see. Sometimes it takes a minute to find the page. Okay, so it's a 106. That number could mean something to you. That's also a number 7. So your birthday could be June 7th. You guys could be partial to the number 7, or you guys could be a life path number 7. Manji, this is a tarot reading for Gemini placements. Was it, did I say 107? I feel like I said 106. It's 106. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will be soon. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed as you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment. They loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. Actually, Pluto does that. Saturn is more like restrictive and limiting, but Saturn pushes you to be disciplined and take things seriously so that you can kind of like accomplish what it is you're here to accomplish or what you want to accomplish. I need you to go back with your sister, please. Go ahead and go. But Pluto, what we were talking about originally is more of a destructive energy, but it's destructive with the intention for us to rebuild on a solid foundation, okay? Like Pluto destroys because, again, because we're clinging on to like outdated ideologies or concepts, etc. So it comes to like eliminate that for us so that we can like raise our consciousness. Hi, Mario. Gurpreet, Gurpreet, I hope I said your name right. Thank you for being here. Hobo, Jessica Lynn, which is cool because Trump is a Gemini. So that's really cool that you guys like mentioned that. But anyway, that's Pluto. That is more of a destructive energy, a transformative energy here. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. I think that's super important there, Gemini. Like, allow the transformations to take place. Give yourself some grace. If you need to rest, take a rest. Don't feel compelled to like hurry up and perform or produce. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regime, or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support, as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. And it says, work your light activation. I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. I love that for you guys very much. All right, cool. So we will get into, oh, you guys also got a channeled song. So before like I started shuffling and everything for you, this song called Back to Life. I think it's from the 80s, maybe the late 80s or maybe like 1990s, somewhere around then. But the group that sings it is called Soul to Soul. And it's not like T-O or T-O-O or T-W-O, but it's like 2 1s, which is the symbol for Gemini. So like, I love that. Of course, my son would call right when I'm live. Anyway. Okay, Spirit, thank you for overseeing this active divination for Gemini in their highest good. I keep hearing May. So this may resonate with some of you May Geminis. Of course, you June Geminis are absolutely welcome. Or even if you are a Moon in Gemini, a Venus Gemini, etc., or like entangled with Gemini. You guys are doing wonderful. I heard if he wanted to, he would. Some of you may resonate with that because the card, one of the cards was going to come out, but then it went back in. And so in my mind, I was like, well, if it wanted to come out, it would come out. And then I heard if he wanted to, he would. So that may resonate with some of you. Fuel, thank you so much for being here. Jessica Lynn, thank you for being here. Dobby, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here and the lovely compliment. So 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys may be tired of getting what you've been receiving. Some of you could be dealing with someone who, no matter how much you try to give them, they don't accept it or they seem bored. Some of you guys could be bored with like with your lives or like with your experiences or lack thereof here. But you have, there's a page, excuse me, not a page, an Ace of Coins. Very like right after that. Okay, so I feel like what's on the other side of you guys being maybe understimulated or bored or not really wanting what you're being given is new opportunities. Okay, so just know that if you feel like dissatisfied in your lives, just focus on what you want like to change or to experience or to feel or to see, etc. Like, and those things are waiting to show up for you. Okay, I'm also getting like you guys don't have to accept what you're being given, especially if it doesn't like sit well with you or resonate with you. You do not have to accept it. Okay, you can politely decline, you can straight up say no, or you don't even have to answer at all, Gemini. Okay, with this Chariot reversed here, some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancerian, or you could have Cancer placements in your chart as well. But I feel like this is a really hard pause here. Okay, and Taurus got a similar message. It's take care of your body, because your vehicle, your chariot, can also represent your physical body. So definitely take care of it, pay attention to it, be in attunement with it, listen to it. Like if your tummy is rumbling, maybe you need to get a snack or a drink of water. If your head hurts, maybe you need to rest, or maybe you need to like think less about things that are stressing you out. If you start to feel drained around certain people, maybe you should place some distance between you and them because they're a bit negative for you at this time in your life. But I'm definitely getting like pay attention to your body, take a long, hard pause, and allow like transformations to take place. And for others of you, I feel like you're at a stopping point in your lives, especially with certain people. It's like it's definitely time for you to like evaluate who's in your life and why. Are they uplifting you? Are they taking away from you? Are they draining you? Are they giving you energy here, Gemini? Okay. Why it's all happening is the Ace of Wands. So new beginnings trying to come into your life here. And I feel like after you guys get the rest that you need, and pay attention to your bodies, you will get like a surge of energy and opportunities will be presenting themselves. You just got 2 aces so far. So it's like a brand new surge of energy after this hard pause and evaluating who and what's in your life and why. And also opportunities for you to gain monetarily, or if for those of you that are looking for a relationship, there are opportunities for you to accept offers from people that are ready to like take you seriously here, Gemini. You got another ace, the Ace of Cups, Gemini. So I feel like there are people around you that are interested in offering up their heart. Like they want to, and it doesn't always have to be romantic. They may want to just make your life easier. Okay. They may want to say, hey, do you need anything from the store? Are you okay? Do you need to talk? Do you need me to just listen? Like there are people in your energy that like want to offer, like their heart space, their emotions for you, and be there for you on an emotional level. That could have been lacking for some of you for a while. Some of you guys could have experienced a recent breakup, and this could be a breakup in a romantic relationship. This can be a breakup in a friendship. This can be you guys you're from Russia? That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you to Underground for being here. I appreciate your presence. That's so cool to me. I just love when you guys tap in from all over the world. That is, and in my country as well, the United States. I love you guys, and I'm grateful that you guys are here as well. But you guys could have like recently broken up with someone, or maybe that someone broke up with you, and so that's why your life is at a pause. Maybe you were really in love with this person and they just left, or maybe they cheated, or whatever the case was. Maybe for some of you, even like maybe they passed away. And if that's your story, my deepest condolences to you, Gemini. But there could be various reasons why a relationship didn't work out, because you have all these new beginnings entering your life. And maybe they were holding you back in some way, which is why the Chariot is here reversed, because the relationships that you were participating in were not helping you elevate or accelerate in your lives, okay? But not to worry, because with endings have new beginnings, and you have several new beginnings here, my dear gems. I just am so excited for this reading for you. With the Justice card, some of you guys have Libra in influencing your birth charts, or there could be a Libra in your life. But this is about you guys getting balance in your life, harmony, peace. I heard the word prosperity. So some of you guys may have been, if you guys were in a car accident, I do see you getting paid, like probably more than you expected. Maybe you thought, some of y'all might have even been driving without insurance or something. So you were thinking to yourself, I'm not going to get anything out of it, but you end up getting a lot out of it. Okay. Like maybe your attorney is just that good, or maybe, whatever, like something works out to where something legal where you guys might have been injured, or something like that. Like maybe that you get your injury expenses completely covered, and then a cash settlement on top of that. So maybe someone gets hit by a work truck, or somebody's company truck, and that company has to like run you that coin, okay? But for others of you, I feel like you're creating space in your life for unified love, because you're merging like with your inner self and what your self needs the most at this time. You guys are making space for a lot of new opportunities, Gemini. And I feel compelled to tell you, you do not have to settle down with anybody. You don't have to be in a relationship if that's not resonating with your soul right now. You have the right to allow yourself the time to be free, to be independent, to be by yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel like there's anything wrong with you for not wanting to be in a relationship, or that you just want to travel, you just want to see the world, you just want to explore, maybe you want to mingle with different people until you find a match for you. And maybe you're saying, well, when it happens, it happens. And it could be because of the way that the last relationship turned out. You're not really rushing to get into a new relationship, which I find to be very healthy. I think that's an act of self-love, in fact. And it shows that you guys are steering away from codependency. But I love this Justice energy for you, because it's telling me that things are balancing out in your lives. And for many of you, in ways you did not expect. Like this is going beyond your expectations here, Gemini. So what's in your future? What's headed towards you? The 10 of Cups? Really? Really? This is one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck. So this is having it all, okay? This is an outpouring of emotional abundance. So this is like crying because you're so happy. This is connections with people that truly love you and you truly love them. This is bonds with your family members, like your biological family members or your soul family members. Some of you are definitely making space in your life to accept a romantic offer from someone, and that flourishes into like marriage and family and children and then grandchildren, Gemini. Like there's unlimited potential for love for so many of you. If you're resonating with these messages, like you have no idea the type of love that's entering your lives. And I really think it's because you guys are loving yourselves and you're not in fear of letting people go, or at least putting some distance between you and anyone that may have been holding you back in some way. Maybe they like to pick fights with you. Maybe you were the one in love and they were just stringing you along, just various things like that. But with this Chariot reversed, I just feel like your past relationships were trying to hold you back or stop you from accelerating in life. And because you're okay with letting them go, you're getting all of these new beginnings, like times 100, not 2, not 3, not 10, but 100, Gemini. Okay. I just heard you deserve this. The energy that you're in is the King of Pentacles reversed. I would typically I would typically lean towards the negative end of this energy, but because it's surrounded by so much beautiful energy, I feel like this is you reserving your energy for yourself. I feel like if you guys have like hit some sort of jackpot, some sort of financial windfall, or like I said, it could be a legal settlement. Some of you guys are going to be receiving money that you had no idea that it was coming to you. You weren't in court. You know, you didn't play the lottery. You didn't go and gamble like in Vegas or somewhere like that. You've just been raising your vibration. You've just been loving on yourself. You've just taken a hard pause and said, look, do I love my life? And if the answer is no, you've been doing things to love your life. And that's why you're being rewarded for it. So some of you may get like a check, oh, Gemini, I used to work for this company 4 years ago. And it turns out we owed you $4,000, for example, or something like that. And you're just like, what? Like you didn't even know. It could be like things like this are entering your life. This like expected and unexpected positive occurrences happening for you. So this may be you keeping it a secret. This may be you like, I'm not going to shout it to the world that I just got $4,000 randomly. Because I feel like some of you guys have had to deal with envious spirits as well. So you've learned along the way that you can't really share everything. Unfortunately, you can probably share it with your closest friends and family because they truly support you and they're truly happy for you and they're not jealous of you. But a lot of you are like reserving your energy to yourselves. You're reserving your love to yourself. Oh my gosh, Zach Baker, you're my new bestie. I love you. Oh my gosh, that was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Surely there are amazing women in the UK. Michael Osuna. Yes, Zach Baker, you got it. Dirk welcome says, thank you. You're very welcome, Dirk. Thank you very much. Michael Osuna says spirits are demons. Okay, well, I mean, if you can find a negative in that, please share that with me because what we know to be demons may be part of the lies we've all been told for our entire existence, okay? Leave it in the hands of the people that have been running things and they'll run you right off a cliff. So I'm personally not afraid of any demons, okay? So, and my Geminis are not afraid of them either. So thank you, Michael Osuna. Thank you for that. But the King of Pentacles energy is you guys really that's one of my best friends. It's like a sister to me. She just texted me just now and she's a Gemini. So that's like total confirmation. But this is you guys like maybe just keeping some things to yourself, like all of this magic happening in your lives. You're just really like reinvesting in yourselves, or that's the advice here, Gemini. If you get like a windfall of some sort, when you get a windfall of some sort, reinvest that into yourself. By all means, if you want to splurge it, this is your life. But I feel like this King of Pentacles reversed is like, give that money back to yourself in some way. So put it somewhere that's going to pay you back and double, triple, quadruple your windfall there, okay? Because you guys deserve to like experience all this joy, all this happiness, all this radiance. And I know a lot of you like to travel. So this could like fund your lifestyle of travel. The energy around you or environmentally, you guys have a few major arcanas here. So these some major events happening in your lives. The Temperance energy is Sagittarius energy, your opposite, your counterpart. Sadi, I'm not sure if I said your name right, and I'm sorry if I didn't. Are you from Poland? If you are, thank you so much for being here. I think that's magnificent. I appreciate anybody from all over the globe that wants to tap into my lives. You're all welcome, provided you're kind and truly inquisitive and not here to be nasty. Nita999, hiya, hello to you too, and thank you for being here. But this Temperance energy is magical for you guys. There could be a Sagittarius in your energy that is in love with you, Gemini, that may want to offer you so much. And even if it's not romantic, they could just have love for you and want to, like I said, make your life easier, lighten your load, tell you how amazing you are, tell you how magical you are, go on an adventure with you. Sagittarians love to travel. So you may get an invitation from someone with Sagittarius in your chart that says, hey, Gemini, I'm going to Poland. Would you like to go with me? I'll pay for your ticket. It could, trust me, you guys, like y'all have that kind of magic stirring up in your lives right now. And you're like, heck yeah, I just cleared my schedule. I'll just pack right now, or it could be anything in alignment with that. But with this energy, like as you can see, this is like an angel here. So this is like an angel of protection. You know, angels can be whatever you resonate with. It doesn't have to be like biblical if that's not what you guys are into. This could be like an extraterrestrial being. This could be a light code. You know, this could be your higher self. You name it. But it's this healing energy. Like I'm feeling like your auras are being cleansed and healed, and you guys are going to be vibrating a lot higher. So your auras are going to be a lot brighter and a lot like wider around you. I'm seeing so many different colors, like light forms of like blues, purples, greens, yellows, golds. I see some glitter in there because you guys are magical. So, Raja Kumari, ooh, that's a pretty name. Hello to you too. Hi, Armand. Thank you so much for being here. So, here we go. Been dealing with a breakup with a Capricorn. Dirk Welcome says, it's okay. Let that Capricorn go. Let that Capricorn go, honey. You don't even know what's coming into your life. If that Capricorn wants to step up and show up in a way that you need them to, then maybe you can consider revisiting that. But I feel like it ended for a reason, and that's what this reading is about today. And you have so much more, so much better coming in for you here, okay? So with this temperance energy, I also see healing, especially for those of you that did get out of a relationship, as Dirk just stated. This is healing energy all around you. This is your auras shining brighter, multiple colors, and light spectrums, if you will. I'm also seeing some of you be able to see sound. And I feel like you guys get that. Like, it's just, I don't know, like more than sight reading music, but like being able to actually see the vibration of the music that you're listening to, okay? But I feel like balance, harmony, look at this. This is so much balance in your lives, you guys. Like, this is so much peace. This is prosperity, I just heard. Just a very magical time in your life. I want you guys to allow it and not be afraid of it. Like, I want you to accept it and affirm that you deserve this, because these cards would not show up like this, Gemini, if it wasn't the real deal. If you didn't deserve it, it wouldn't be like this. But this temperance energy is telling me that you guys are alchemists. You guys have a great ability to master manifest. So this is you wanting something, you get it just like that, because there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing blocking you. Armand, I love you too. Thank you so much. That is such a nice thing to say. Dirk, and as well, I love you too. Y'all are such a beautiful crowd. I love this. This is magical. I see why you're getting cards like this. It makes sense to me. But this, see how the angel is holding 2 cups, and I said he, but this could be feminine as well. So it's a perfect amount of elements being mixed. Also, moderation. So it's advice to moderate, and it's also just telling you, you know, moderation is best. Like, don't overdo anything whatsoever. Just have a perfect blend of everything. Even if you want to party for 4 or 5 nights in a row, make sure you get sleep for 4 or 5 nights in a row and hydrate. Bring yourself back. But Sipon, oh, that is a beautiful thing to say. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are so freaking amazing. But there's a lot going on in this card. Just the balance. I see so much balance, and I see you guys, your alchemical abilities are insane at this time. I don't know the exact date, and I don't want to tell you guys the wrong date, but I encourage you to look it up. Uranus, the planet of sudden and unexpected changes, the rebel, the person that goes, or the planet that goes against the grain and does not conform, will be entering your sign very soon. It could be 2026. It might not be that long, but it's almost out of Taurus and it's entering your sign. And I feel like that's why you guys are getting energy like this, because you got, like, Uranus loves being in Gemini. It's an air sign. It's mutable. Like, it's less restrictive. Taurus is a lot more restrictive for a planet like Uranus. So it thrives. It does a lot better in Gemini in your sign. So I feel like if you guys really want something, it's instantly yours and there's nothing blocking it. But I'm also getting a lot of healing for those of you experiencing a breakup, or if anyone was in an automobile accident of any sort, you guys getting like speedy recovery here, okay? So you also have the 8 of Pentacles. You guys are just fucking killing it. This is the best reading I've done today. Like, wow. The 8 of Pentacles shows your dedication, your hard work in all forms. But what I see is first and foremost is to yourself. You guys being devoted to yourselves. This is coming in the form of being able to tell people no, This is coming in the form of having very strong boundaries, and that's because that's a form of self-love. This is you guys giving yourself permission to release people from your lives that are like not serving your highest good or being selfish towards you in some way, or holding you back with envy and trying to stop you from being your greatest self, or trying to infringe upon your freedom here, Gemini. I just feel like you guys are getting so many rewards for the self-love and your devotion to your self-love. But those of you that creators, which I'm sure many of you are, you're going to be getting rewarded for the things you're creating. So if you're considering starting a YouTube channel, a podcast, a business, TikTok, whatever it is, I think you should start it. I hope you do start it, because you will be rewarded for your efforts here, okay? And even if that's not your thing, like if you're not starting a business, you're not like going to broadcast yourself. You could also do faceless, just putting that out there. But if you're not into that, you're still going to be rewarded for the self-love that you're showing yourself here, okay? I mean, this is a perfect reading, Gemini. You have the Strength card to conclude this reading. This is Leo energy. You guys could have aspects to Leo in your chart. You could see where Leo is in your chart, and see what's going on, see what area of life that's affecting, especially for you Gemini risings. That's going to be your third. It's going to be your third house. So maybe relationships with your siblings or your cousins, or maybe you'll be taking more short distance trips. Maybe you'll go to like the town over because you hadn't been there in a long time, or you hadn't been there at all, and you may even make new friends there. Also, your friendships could be strengthening here, okay? But this is you guys having inner strength. You guys have endured some challenges that you've overcome, and now obviously it's time for you guys to reap rewards for showing up for yourself, for taking the time to heal, for not being afraid to let people go, Gemini. This is absolutely beautiful here. This is pointing to your inner strength and taming the beast inside of you and saying, what in my life do I not like or am I uncomfortable with? And what am I willing to do to alter that if there are answers, if there are things about my life that I don't resonate with anymore? These transformations are bringing you so many rewards, so much love, so much money, so many opportunities, Gemini, so much healing. People that are just like falling head over heels in love with you. I'm seeing you guys have the pick of the litter. And for those of you that are in healthy relationships, I see those relationships deepening, and maybe you're helping the people in your life transform in your own way as well. Okay. So I really hope these messages were helpful for you. I'll tell you the main astrological signs here. You have Cancer, you have Libra, you have Earth, you have Sagittarius, and you have Leo. Okay. So I would definitely look into what houses all of those signs are in, just to see, what's going on. But whatever you feel intuitively, that matters as well. If you don't really want to get into the astrological sector of it, you don't have to do that. Just let your intuition guide you, and know that the choices you make in Gemini are the correct ones here, okay? Like, you got 3 aces. You probably should go to Vegas. Don't get arrested in Vegas, but, definitely play those slots, or play some blackjack, or, play the lottery in wherever you live. Like, with a reading like this, you will win. You will win, okay? That could be someone's name, will win. There used to be a politician with that name, will win. But anyway, is there anything else? How about let's get a self-care card for you. Let's see. I don't know what you mean by that, Zool. You don't have to be here, too. That's what doesn't have to happen. You don't have to be here. So, Angeli, oh my gosh. Is that, I hope I said your name right. I probably didn't. Well, I'm not really taking questions. I'm just kind of I'm just really here for my gems. Let's see. Straight magical time. I like that, staying off the grid. You're dang right about that. Oh, then you had to go backdoor that with something stupid. Okay. You're very welcome, Dirk. See, Zool, that's why someone like you would never ever win. Because you say 1 in 12 chance. You have to eliminate that. You have to eliminate that restrictive thought process. This is about vibration. You guys got to go past what you've been taught. Like, you guys just, Y'all eat information. Y'all let people spoon feed you information and accept it as truth without doing your due diligence. And that's a prime example of that. So if you really start to get in to, we only use like a fraction of our ability, our capability, like a little bitty piece, like 0.001%. So there's a lot of untapped potential and energy that we're not using. That is to say, figure out how to vibrate higher, figure out how to use the faculties of your higher mind so that you can magnetically attract the lottery winning to you. You don't have to go by probability and chance. You can actually manifest that. And there's countless books, videos, information from 350,000 years ago all the way up to today that have information about what I just said. And you don't have to worry about chance. India, oh my gosh, Jen2, that's such a pretty name. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm from the United States. I'm not really sure what you mean. We all have powers. That's the point. That's the case in point is we all have power, but we let people take it away when we just blindly follow them without doing our own due diligence and seeing what else is out there. Okay. So let's get a self-care card here for Gemini. But I feel like my gems that are resonating with these messages, like no one knows this better than you. You guys know that. You're in two minds. So you know the power of the mind. Because you use it daily. But now you're at a place of using it to attract what you want instead of what you don't want. Because you know what you focus on grows. So if you sit there and imagine yourself winning, and let that make you happy, the universe has to show you evidence of that in your physical reality. It's called quantum physics. So you got a reflection card, which I love that for you since you are the sign of the twin. It says self-care is so much more than a beauty regimen or an external thing you do. It has to start within your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. Exactly. A pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. And that's what you guys are like coming in resonance with. That's what you guys are coming to the understanding of. So meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow and be happy and at peace. How can you implement those needs into your daily life? I love that message for you. It's perfectly timed. It's a number 48. That number could resonate with some of you. And then you got an inspiration card. And it says, have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Like, you can't make this type of stuff up. It's in perfect alignment with these cards. Write down ways in which you can be more patient with yourself. Keep this list handy to reference when needed. So you guys, I just want to thank you all so much for those of you that tapped in with your kind, beautiful words and your beautiful energy. Like, this is why I keep coming on here, because of people like you. Like, I'm grateful for you guys. You have no idea. Angel Cuddy, thank you so much for being here. And hello to you too. Thank you for your presence and energy very much. And y'all, like, from the bottom of my heart, for all of you that said something just beautiful, thank you. My gratitude extends infinitely. You're so uplifting. You're so amazing. You guys deserve the best the universe has to offer. So I hope you feel worthy of it. I hope you feel like you deserve it, because you absolutely do. Okay. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I would love to have you subscribed. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. Welcome to the family. It's my pleasure to have you here. If you are catching this live after it's uploaded, comment if these messages resonate. I would love to hear about the magical changes taking place in your life, Gemini. I'm an air sign as well, like 3 times over. So I love my air signs, and I love seeing messages like this for you, especially for all the Geminis in my life. So thank you guys again for being here, and for doing right by yourselves, because you deserve all of this magic. Okay. Because you are magical here, Gemini. So I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. Until next time, my sweet gems, take care. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit.